At night, the jungle breathes differently. The air thickens. Shadows move without sound. Somewhere beyond the trees, something watches, not with fear, but with patience. In a place where every step could mean death, you would expect constant panic, racing hearts, endless caution. But strangely, many jungle animals don't run from danger. They walk toward it. They stand their ground. Some even seem to ignore death entirely. This isn't bravery, and it isn't madness. It's something far older, written deep into biology. Layer 1. A world where death is normal. The jungle is not gentle. Food is scarce. Predators are everywhere. Survival isn't about avoiding death. It's about accepting it. For many animals here, danger isn't an emergency. It's background noise. Take the honey badger. Surrounded by venomous snakes, large predators, and injuries that would kill most animals, it doesn't hesitate. It attacks anyway. Why? Because in this world, fear can be more deadly than wounds. Scientists believe that when danger is constant, fear loses its usefulness. If you're always afraid, you freeze. And freezing gets you killed. But this raises a question. How does evolution silence something as powerful as fear? Layer 2. Pain without panic. Pain, for humans, is overwhelming. But in the jungle, pain is information, not a warning to stop. Animals like wild boars or monitor lizards continue fighting even while injured. Their bodies flood with chemicals that dull pain and sharpen focus. This isn't courage. It's chemistry. Their nervous systems are tuned differently. Adrenaline doesn't spike into panic. It stabilizes them. Scientists still don't fully understand how some species regulate fear so precisely. But it appears their brains are trained by generations of survival, where hesitation meant extinction, which leads to something unsettling. What if fear, as we experience it, is a luxury? Layer 3. When death stops being the enemy. In the jungle, death is unavoidable. So some animals evolved a different strategy, not to escape it, but to ignore it. Consider venomous snakes. They don't posture. They don't warn. They strike with calm precision. Their confidence comes from certainty. They know what their bodies can do. Animals with powerful defenses, venom, armor, toxins, don't need fear. Fear exists to prevent mistakes. But when evolution removes the margin for error, fear fades. Still, this creates a mystery. Do these animals understand danger? Or do they experience the world without fear at all? Layer 4. Brains built for brutality. The jungle rewards speed over thought, reaction over reflection. Many animals here have simpler emotional processing than humans. Their brains don't replay the future. They don't imagine worst-case scenarios. They live in the moment, fully. A jaguar doesn't fear a failed hunt. A cassowary doesn't fear confrontation. They act, or they don't survive. Some scientists believe fear evolved later in species that had time to think. But in environments this extreme, thinking too much is fatal. So evolution stripped it away. But that leaves an unsettling thought. Is fear a sign of intelligence or of safety? Layer 5. When fearlessness becomes dangerous. Fearlessness has a cost. Animals that don't retreat die young. Many never reach adulthood. But the jungle doesn't reward longevity. It rewards effectiveness. Species persist even if individuals don't. And this reveals something disturbing about nature. Survival isn't kind. It's efficient. What we've discovered only deepens the mystery. Because fearlessness isn't about dominance. It's about acceptance. Ending, zooming out. The jungle doesn't celebrate life. It simply allows it, briefly. Some animals don't fear death because death was never optional. They were shaped by a world that demanded action without hesitation. And as we watch from a distance, safe, thoughtful, afraid, we're reminded of something uncomfortable. Fear may protect us, but also separates us from the raw reality of nature. There are still creatures out there living by rules we barely understand. Worlds where fear was edited out by evolution itself. And if the jungle teaches us anything, it's that much of life on Earth remains unexplored. Not just in distant places, but in the minds of the creatures who live there. Herb,